Fighting nerds have been undefeated until recently. Carlos Prates lost to Ian Gary in April 2025. But first, we'll be starting off with Gene Silva. This is Gene Silva. Gene Silva, he can crack, man. He can crack very hard. He got a lot of, whoa, that was outlandish. He got a lot of power. Very weird striker. He likes to throw a lot of fancy shit out of nowhere. As you can see, spinning elbow right there versus Drew Dober. He landed that a lot in the fight too. Out of all the fights we got scheduled, this is the biggest one out of the next 3 fights for the fighting nerds. Lopez versus Silva and UFC noche. I like Silva a lot in this matchup just because Lopez is very vulnerable. He leads with his hands down and he gets cracked a lot. He gets hit very easily. And we all know Silva can hit very, very hard. Lopez is tough though. Very tough brawler. He beat Brian Ortega last year at Noche UFC. Very good grappler as well. Very good wrestling too. He's been working at OSU. But I don't think it's going to be enough to beat Gene Silva. We just seen Gene Silva versus Bryce Mitchell. And the takedown defense was good enough. And we all know that Bryce Mitchell is one of the best grapplers in the whole UFC. Now, Lopez is one of the best grapplers in the UFC as well, just like Bryce Mitchell. But I feel like Bryce Mitchell, he's a better offensive wrestler than Lopez. So I feel like if Silva can stuff those takedowns and even submit Bryce Mitchell, I feel like he will have no problem stuffing Lopez's takedowns. Now, we move on to the next fight. On the UFC Paris undercard, we got Mauricio Ruffy taking on Benoit Saint-Denis. How the fuck you pronounce it, man? Y'all get it. But Ruffy's he's very similar to Silva, man. He's a weird type of striker, very unorthodox, but he's more technical though. Silva's more of a powerhouse. But I like BSD a lot in this fight. I'm gonna tell you why. On the front foot, as you just seen, he throws powerful hooks. And Ruffy's fighting against James on top. He got hit a lot. Not a lot, but he was vulnerable to get hit. As you can see right here, leaves his chin open in the air. Even though he's evading some of the shots, he's leaving his chin wide open. And I feel like with BSD's pressure and offensive wrestling, if he can get him against that cage within the first 5 minutes and apply pressure and do not be timid with Ruffy, because he's going to chop him up from a distance. But if BSD from the moment of the start of the fight, if he's on the front foot, on the gas, which he most likely is going to be because that's his style of fighting, if he fights like that and really presses him, I think he's in some deep trouble, bro. I think BSD will push him in deep waters and make this a closer fight than people are expecting. So I'm really excited for that one. I think it's a 50-50 fight. I think the odds should be -170 Ruffy, about plus 125 for BSD. So we'll see what the odds open up at and what's to come with that fight. But I like BSD as an underdog in that fight. We all would expect Ruffy to be in the gym working on his wrestling, working on the defense, but we never seen Ruffy in deep waters. We seen Silva versus high wrestlers, high level fighters, better competition. We seen Caio versus better competition, Killer Gorilla, Paul Craig, Michael or Michelle, however you pronounce his name, the Polish guy. Them is all top contenders in the middleweight division. But we never really seen Ruffy face no one worthy yet. I mean, King Green, Bobby Green, it's 2025, man. Like, come on, bro. If we're being honest, Bobby Green, he's not a top contender anymore. He's not even a top striker in the division no more. I think BSD can press him. I'm not gonna lie. I think it'll be a very, very, very interesting fight. So we just gotta see what happens. I think it'll be a good one though. Definitely be fireworks with that one. Now this is Caio Borralho. Now we haven't seen Caio for almost a year. Well, when I'm recording, it's almost a year. But by the time the fight happens in September, it'll be about 13 months. So we haven't seen Caio in 13 months. I feel like Imavov has a good chance here with the 1-2s and the jab. As you can see in these clips right here, he gets hit a lot from the jab. Like, the jab will be money for Imavov if he uses it well and uses his 1-2 and the speed to his advantage, because he's more faster than Caio. But I like Imavov, but I also like Caio too. I think Caio will dictate the pace of the fight. He'll be on the front foot the whole entire 5 rounds. I mean, on the mat, in the grappling department, it's pretty much 50-50. I feel like Caio might have a slight edge, but it's not too much to the point to where you'll say he's just going to dominate in the grappling. I don't see that happen. I see this being a fight on the feet for 25 minutes, maybe a little cage work here and there, clinch work, but other than that, I see a kickboxing match for 25 straight. So I feel like uh, over the course of 5 rounds, I like Kaio. I like Imavov, but I like Kaio. If I had to bet, I would bet on Kaio. Kaio's an underdog on this one. He's about plus 130 right now, according to Bovada. Um, I think Kaio he could have got the job done against Kill Gorilla. He failed, but I also feel like that's going to help him because we get to see what his cardio is really like over the course of 5 rounds. And since we saw that, we seen he wasn't fully exhausted when the 25 minutes was up. Now with Imavov, we seen that his cardio can be a bit shaky at times. So over the course of 25 minutes, as an underdog, I would 100% bet Kaio here. I think he has very good distance management as well. Even as the aggressor, he's very understanding and he's very understanding and aware of where he's at in the cage. If you get what I'm saying, like he's very well placed with his pressure. He's not pressing too hard, but he's not too far back either. He's right where he needs to be with his distance, and he's a very good striker. So I expect this to be fireworks too. I got it about 55-45. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Who y'all think is the next fighting nerd to lose? I think if all three of them win, I think it's gonna be. I think Kaio's gonna lose in the championship. But if somebody was to lose in their next fight, I think it's Ruffy. So let me know what y'all think down below. It's your boy War Resort. If y'all want fight picks too, go subscribe to my WAP. It's only $10 a month, man. We making that back every card. So we bet boxing too. So if y'all want to go make some money, holla at your boy at Warriors Art on X, Warriors Art underscore on X, or just click the link in the description on this video. So nice talking to y'all. I'm out. See y'all tomorrow, man. Love.